Ender, I don't really care about it. I'll say something because I feel like it's the topic of the day. I'll mention it quickly and then not again. Yeah, there was Google Docky part 2 with the drama, whatever. I genuinely don't care at all. I do not care. And I'm not saying, like, I don't care about either side. I don't care about any side of it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not reading it. My name was even in there. Someone let me know. It was just like mentioned offhand and it wasn't even anything bad. It was just, you know, my project having gotten dropped, which I've talked about previously. Okay, I got shit fixed. I don't care. The artist has done work for me since. We're cool. We're fine. You know, like that's all old shit. Don't give a fuck. I think the more attention you give to things like this, the more it shines spotlights on all people entangled in things. And at this point, we like do and don't know who's quote unquote bad. And it's not black and white like that either, but we don't know like who's actually bad or blah, 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 whatever. And I don't think it's worth figuring out because for me, I'm not trying to be anyone's best friend. Okay, I have close friends. I have people that are close to me. I'm not trying to go out of my way to be anyone's best friend. All right, maybe I'll collab with people, whatever.
Hey Overlord GG, hope you have an amazing and restful break. Can you dance Matara 10 spin?
But for me, like, I might collab with people. If I have a good time collabing with them, then that is the extent of how much I care. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, if someone is like bad, really bad, black and white, definitely 100% bad. Okay. Or if maybe they're good, but I just don't like interacting with them. Okay. But this is all preference. I really don't care, you know? And I think, you know, everyone fucks up. So there will be a lot of fingers pointed in a lot of directions, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm here to like make content and that's all. Like that is the extent of my concern. You know, if anyone in a situation is a personal friend of mine, I will talk to them on the back end. That's it, right? Like that's it. So outside of that, I don't think you guys should concern yourselves with it much either. Watch whoever you want to watch. If someone made a big old mistake, if someone was actually terrible, but you're entertained by them and you want to watch them, I don't care. I'm not going to villainize you. I'm just going to be like, okay, that's your choice. If you see someone's behavior and you're like, this makes me want to watch not them, okay, that's your choice. I really don't care. You know, like none of this has to do with me. You know what I mean? So them's my thoughts on it. Okay. The TLDR is, what do you think about it? I don't think about it, right? You know? So if it's something that has to do with me, I'll talk about it a bunch, right? We just had a whole bunch of that this summer. Why'd I talk about it? Because it has to do with me, right? Everything else, whatever. Not my problem, you know? So, you know, you all shouldn't really concern yourselves with any of it either. And you're never gonna know these people personally. So whether or not they're like, you know, oh, this person actually was bad or this thing actually happened, whatever. Does that affect you as a viewer? Aren't you just there to watch streams? Like, why do you care? I understand when someone's bad to a certain extent, you might care. But when it's just like, oh, they can be mean to people sometimes. Whether that's true or not, does it affect you? No, it doesn't. And if you think it does, you are in too deep, right? You're in way too deep. So just ignore it, dude. That's my thought, you know? Hey, Malefic Scholar, no one fucking cares. I say this with love, you know? You're like, does it have to do with this? It doesn't matter. Literally, whether you address something, whether you don't and you just move on and you say, hey, I'm just moving on, whatever, no matter what, whenever there's drama, you will always get more clicks and more views because people want to engage, okay? So yeah, the more you talk about something, the more engagement you get. So if you're like, I don't want to contribute to this, then don't even ask in chats. Don't even make it talking point, you know? That's what I'm saying. Now, I mean, so if you just kind of like ignore it, you snuff it out, you know what I mean? So it's whatever. I'll be over here eating some food. Talking about what games are coming out soon. Hey, Noro. Hey. Hey. What's going on? I saw you earlier. Saw you online. Saw you on stream. How was stream? Yeah, I was asking what games are coming out because I'm going on break. I don't want to play shit in the meantime. Like, I'm going to do a lot of work, but part of taking a break from Twitch for a little bit is also that I get to play games that I want to sit down and play that I don't always get to do. Yeah, Battlefield 6 is going to be on there, on that list for me.